watching the Paulie Malignaggi Danny Garcia fight. I had a bunch of events last night I had to attend, and I watched Danny Jacobs Mora fight. But first, I just want to say this is PBC's probably most complete card. It hit us on so many different frequencies. You had the knockout power with Jacobs. You had the emotional attachment with Malignaggi. You had the up and coming champion with uh, with Garcia, and you had the hype man, his father. It was so many different compelling stories that you were just intrigued. Even when you knew Paulie Malignaggi was about to be walked down, probably from the fourth or fifth round on, you just couldn't help but still watch this fight. So, um, and it looked like it was a sold out crowd, and the whole lower bowl looked like they didn't sell the upper bowl. But I was very impressed with this card. But Danny Garcia did exactly what I thought he would do. I thought he would walk him down um, in the middle of the fight, and he did. I thought the fight would go 10 or 11 rounds, and the corner would stop the fight for Paulie Malignaggi just because he can't keep Danny Garcia off of him. And what about the first round with Mora and Jacobs? Hell of a first round. Um, it ranks up there with probably one of the better rounds of the year. So they had probably one of the best rounds of the year, and one of the best compelling cards of the year. I'm talking about from top to bottom with Rosie Perez. She was awesome. I'm gonna do a video on that. I was just ultra impressed with Rosie Perez and her knowledge of boxing, and it came off from a sincere position, not as if she was just collecting a check like a lot of those announcers do. You can tell that commentating is just a job, but Rosie Perez seemed like she was just emotionally attached. And when she talked about the Benitez and Leonard fight, I just I was I literally got excited because all of us had a crush on her, and I believe White Man Can't Jump, right? So um, it's glad to see women in boxing that are actually fans of boxing. So um, what's next for Garcia? I mean, he kind of has no choice. He has to either fight Thurman or Porter. He has to fight a big fight next, and I'm looking forward to seeing that probably at the top of the year or in December. Um, but again, PBC had a great card. Teddy Atlas was great. Rosie Perez was great. The storylines were great. Um, Jacobs was great. Um, I actually thought Mora would have got stopped before the sixth round. It looked like it was a foregone conclusion what was going to happen in that fight. I know he wants a rematch or he wants a no contest, but the leg injury was due to a knockdown, to a punch. So I don't think they'll rescind on Danny Jacobs' knockout in the second round. So um, I mean, this was a hell of a PBC card, man. I was elated. The only thing I didn't like probably was the awkward camera angles. In the middle of the rounds, I couldn't see. Excuse me, I couldn't see the boxer's complete body. Um, I think that was pretty much it. The ring walk, Paulie Malignaggi got lost in the ring walk. He didn't know whether to go right or left. But outside of that, man, hell of a boxing card. Um, this was a very good PBC card on ESPN. Very impressive. Very impressive. Um, and we got some good cards upcoming. We got, well, I live in LA, so Mares Santa Cruz is a hell of a card for me. Um, we got post, we got Matisse October 3rd. So, and we got Floyd in September, but it's a Berto fight. Berto's a punching bag, but October is going to be a hell of a month for boxing. I'm actually excited. And we got the NFL and college football. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. But anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Appreciate you guys' support. Danny Garcia did what he was supposed to do. Danny Jacobs did what I thought he would do, but I thought it would happen by the fifth or sixth round. I thought it would just be an accumulation of punishment, and the ref would get in between the fighters to stop the fight. And barbershop conversations. Appreciate you guys' support. Let me know what you guys thought of the PBC. I was very impressed with the PBC card, and I'm looking forward to more cards like this. Danny Garcia actually, not Danny Garcia, Paulie Malignaggi actually had me attached to this fight. Not often you get attached to a card and you know the guy that drives the card is gonna lose. You know, it's very rare. Typically, the winner, I mean, the one who's supposed to win typically drives the card, but Malignaggi's personality and my affinity for him as a broadcaster and his honesty when he does it. I've done a few interviews with Malignaggi, and his honesty and his candor and his love and appreciation for boxing uh, kept me wanting to root for him, although I knew the end was coming. It was a bit of premature stoppage, but out of the respect that the Arthur had for Malignaggi, he stopped it. He saw it coming. So, barbershop conversation. Let me know what you guys. I really want to know what you guys thought of the card. Let me know if you thought it was a good card, average card, below average card. What didn't you like about it? What did you like it? But Danny Garcia, what's next? Sean Porter, that'll be a hell of a fight. Hopefully it can be in Vegas, but I doubt it because, as you can see, Danny Garcia sold out the Barclays, so I won't get a chance to see that live. But let me know what you guys think. Barbershop conversation. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell your cousins. Tell your aunties. I'm joking, but all right. Appreciate you guys' support. Bye.